IVM.
The Croc's Tales. Words आपके, कहानी आपके लिए by Anand Sivakumaran. Chance Pe Dance Part 1. Starting line, zero balance in cell phone, suggested by Juhi Pagar. Zero balance in Varun's cell phone was a pretty normal situation in his life. Problem ये था कि his current circumstance was rather extraordinary and his need to use the cell phone most urgent. नहीं, life or death का मामला नहीं था. Nobody would pop it if he didn't manage to make the call. But if he did manage to call within the next 15 minutes, उसकी life जरूर बन जाती. Varun was in a situation where he could earn crores and all he needed was to call one person, his bookie, and place a bet on the IPL match that was being played. Because Varun को पता था not only who was going to win the match, but उसके हाथ में था दोनों टीम्स का स्कोर कार्ड. कैसे हो सकता है, you may wonder, खासकर क्योंकि the match was still being played. मतलब मैच फिक्सिंग वगैरह तो होता ही है, but still no one can rig every single ball. And yet Varun knew exactly कौन कितने रन्स बनाएगा, कौन किस बॉल पे आउट होगा. He had every single detail. वरुण का सीक्रेट नहीं, बूस्ट या सर्फ नहीं, just a website. अब साइट तो बहुत हैं with the latest headlines, events across the world, blah blah blah. Difference सिर्फ इतना था that the website Varun had discovered was 24 hours ahead. मतलब Varun had access to tomorrow's news today. ये हुआ कैसे? Varun had no clue. He had been idly surfing cricket news sites, reading expert analysis of the evening's match, trying to figure पैसा कहाँ लगाएं. तभी he had bumped into some random person whose only purpose in this story was Varun को टक्कर मारना. Thanks to that, वरुण का फोन गिर गया and it hit the ground hard. वरुण को डर लगा कि उसका फोन टूट ही गया है. But the only thing that happened was somehow its electronics had got scrambled and it had found a way to capture waves from one day ahead. At least that's what Varun thought. Because now the website Varun was on showed the headlines from 24 hours ahead. Not just cricketing news. It had the results of the Karnataka elections and the verdicts of two cases that were national level talking points. But in सब पे वरुण की नजर भी नहीं पड़ी. अपना हीरो इतना बड़ा gambler था that the only thing that caught his attention was something he could bet on and make money. ऐसा नहीं था कि people don't bet on election results or court verdicts, but Varun had not yet graduated to that level of gambling. सच बोले तो it wasn't even that he gambled for the sake of gambling. He was just another middle-class boy who dreamt of quick money and the good life. He wanted everything in life that an Ambani son or a Bachchan granddaughter would have. Except, now उसके पास मालदार बाप था. Nor was he that good-looking or that talented that he could dream of becoming कल का SRK or Kohli. He also didn't have the business akal or capacity for hard work, जिससे he could have a startup, turn it into 100 crore business and make his dreams come true. ले दे के the only path he could see for himself was to place bets on cricket and hope कि एक दिन उसकी jackpot लग जाए. And that day had come. Varun had the information. He knew the bookie who would allow him credit so that he could place large enough bets to make a killing. And anyway, पहले bet के बाद he wouldn't even need any credit. His only problem was that for his sapna to become reality, he needed to be able to call. He could have borrowed a phone and called, but problem ये था कि the bookie wouldn't take calls from unknown numbers. Somehow, Varun had to jugaad money, get to a mobile store and refill his balance. Oh yeah, एक बात हम बताना भूल ही गए. Thanks to his father finding out about his betting, his pocket money had been cancelled and he only had bus fare home. Actually, वो भी नहीं था, because earlier he had उड़ाउड that in having an ice cream. Varun was getting desperate. Knowing इस मैच की कहानी क्या थी, he also knew he would get the best odds right in the beginning. If he waited till he got home, then he would lose out on a large हिस्सा of his profits. And in any case, ऐसा भी नहीं था कि घर पे somebody would give him the money to recharge. वहाँ भी चोरी ही करनी पड़ती. So Varun decided, अगर चोर ही बनना था, he might as well do it then and there, so as to maximize the gain from his चोरी का माल. Question was, whom should he steal from and how? अब Varun ठहरा जुआरी. But चोरी के मामले में he was a complete अनाड़ी. So trying to pick someone's pocket was a definite no-no. Before his fingers had even touched the wallet, the person would realize, which meant best case scenario में 2-3 झापड़ और पब्लिक के हाथों धुलाई, और worst case में सीधा पुलिस थाना and lockup. That's when he saw her, a young girl around his age, very pretty, and seemingly in a much better economic situation than him. Her clothes were all branded, and that too, the kind of brands that were more likely to retail in a 5-star hotel than a Janta mall. But what really caught his attention was a handbag. Not that it looked genuine leather and super expensive, but that it dangled loosely from her arm as she did things to her hair while looking at herself in a rearview mirror. वरुण को लगा कि किस्मत उस पे मेहरबान हो रही है. Guaranteed इस हैंडबैग में there would be more than enough cash to cover his needs. ऊपर से girl also looked the kind who would probably faint or freak out if somebody stole her bag. Definitely not the kind to give chase or try and catch him. Best of all, आसपास भी कोई नहीं था. By that time she machawed shore and people gathered, he would be far away. Plan तो वही था. Only things didn't quite go Varun's way. मतलब Varun managed to get his hands on the bag, succeeded in snatching it also, and was all ready to run. And then he found himself on the ground, his mouth bleeding, his head spinning, and the girl sitting on him, her knife at his throat. Hope अब तक की story आपको पसंद आई. If you'd like to send me a word or a phrase to start any of the parts of my stories, send it to me at anand@planetcroctails.com. ANAND@PLANETCROCTALES.com. See you.